Birds fans, something surprising just happened. Don't miss this. What happened? You won't believe it. But before we reveal the big news, subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest updates on the Philadelphia Eagles. And to make sure you don't miss anything, turn on notifications. Hey, Eagles fans, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you is simply exciting and could be one of the most interesting developments of the Eagles preseason so far. Today, we're diving into a story that's gaining traction behind the scenes in the NFL. It shows how the Eagles remain committed to building a roster that goes beyond competitiveness, a fast, promising team full of talent. In recent weeks, we've seen bold decisions from the team, and this one might be one of the most important yet. If you closely follow the Eagles, you already know the team has stood out in the NFL draft by identifying hidden gems who can develop into starters or even stars. And this year, the approach was no different. Under the leadership of its front office and coaching staff, the Eagles entered the draft with well-defined goals and a clear strategy in mind. Over 3 intense days at Lambeau Field, the team sought athletes who not only fit the Eagles' style of play, but also have the potential to boost the team's performance in the upcoming season. Former Florida Gators running back Montrell Johnson Jr. was considered a possible late pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. However, he went undrafted and later signed as a free agent with the Philadelphia Eagles, now seeking a chance to prove his worth on the professional stage. Much of his draft slide is tied to a knee injury that kept him out of the last 4 games of the 2024 season. Even so, Johnson built a solid college career that began in Louisiana and ended in Florida, totaling 3,089 rushing yards, 33 touchdowns, and an impressive average of 5.4 yards per carry. In his freshman season at Louisiana, he was named Sun Belt Conference Freshman of the Year and earned second-team All-Sun Belt honors, leading the Reagan Cajuns with 838 yards and 12 touchdowns, a team record that year. When coach Billy Napier took over at Florida in 2022, Johnson followed and continued his strong performance. He rushed for 841 yards and 10 touchdowns that year. In 2023, he added another 817 yards and 5 TDs, but it was in 2024 that his journey hit a setback due to the injury that sidelined him for 4 games. Although the injury was treated with surgery before the season, it continued to impact his performance, causing many teams to view him as a draft risk. Does Johnson have a chance to make the Eagles' main roster? Standing at 5'11" and weighing 212 pounds, Johnson is a physical downhill runner. While he doesn't shine with agility or elusiveness, he impresses with power, balance, and the ability to gain yards after contact. His running style intimidates defenders with a low stance and aggressive pad level. His cuts, though not flashy, are firm and explosive. His endurance is commendable, and he fights for every inch on the field. Though he wasn't heavily used in pass protection at Florida, his physical strength suggests he can develop in that area. In terms of speed, Johnson clocked 4.58 seconds in the 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine, a solid time, showing more steady acceleration than burst. He's not the kind of back who outruns defenders, but one who runs through them. Now, Johnson joins a competitive backfield in Philadelphia, which already features names like Saquon Barkley, A.J. Dillon, and Will Shipley, a tough rotation to crack. Additionally, the Eagles also brought in Central Arkansas's Shunderick Powell as another undrafted free agent and signed veteran Avery Williams. Johnson's mission is clear: stand out in practices and preseason to earn a spot among the 53 active roster players. His combination of strength, consistency, and drive to fight for every play might be exactly what the Eagles are looking for to complete a versatile and resilient group of running backs. Everyone expects a safe, routine move, but suddenly, a bold decision changes everything. An ambitious plan, a strong strategy, and what seemed like just another draft night turns into something historic for the future of a borrowed franchise. But hold on, fans, because what comes next promises to take the Eagles to a new level in the NFL. The Philadelphia Eagles entered the NFL draft with a clear mission, not just to add players, but to reshape their destiny. But first, if you're a true Eagles fan, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Every day, we bring you hot news straight from the most reliable sources. Now let's get to the news. The Eagles selected their third offensive lineman of the 2025 NFL Draft, picking Texas tackle Cameron Williams with the 207th overall pick in the 6th round. Williams started 15 games at right tackle for a Texas team that reached the college football playoff semifinals in 2024. He was part of an offensive line that was named a finalist for the Joe Moore Award, given to the best O-line unit in the country. Career stats: 37 games played, 16 starts, 6 sacks allowed, 612 pass-blocking snaps. A native of Duncanville, Texas, he was ranked as one of the top 10 offensive tackles and a top 100 overall prospect nationally out of high school. Williams declared for the draft after his redshirt sophomore year at age 21. Cameron Williams is drafted by the Eagles and joins Andrew Makuba. The Philadelphia Eagles selected former Texas Longhorns offensive lineman Cameron Williams in the 6th round of the 2025 NFL Draft with the 207th overall pick. He joins teammate Andrew Makuba, also from Texas, who was selected by the reigning Super Bowl champions at the end of the 2nd round. Standing 6'6" and weighing 325 pounds, Williams spent 3 seasons in Austin, starting 16 of the 37 games he played. In 2024, he was a finalist for the Joe Moore Award, recognizing the top offensive line in college football. According to Pro Football Focus, he allowed just 2 sacks all season, both in games against the formidable Georgia Bulldogs. Despite his solid performance, penalties were a weak point in his game. According to Eric Henry of 287 Sports, Williams was the 2nd most penalized offensive lineman in the FBS in 2024, with 16 flags. Still, he was a key component in Texas's powerful run game, one of the team's strongest assets. Williams missed only 1 game in 2024 and did not play in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl against Arizona State due to an injury suffered in the college football playoff opener versus Clemson. At the NFL Combine, his size caught the attention of scouts, though analysts noted he needs improvement in agility and upper body technique, especially in movement blocking. Even so, his physical tools and experience make him a promising prospect. Williams was part of 2 Texas Longhorns teams that reached the college football playoff semifinals, spent 2 seasons in the Big 12 before the team transitioned to the SEC and was named SEC Offensive Lineman of the Week once. Now, he begins a new chapter in his football career with a Philadelphia Eagles team known for developing elite offensive linemen under renowned coach Jeff Stoutland. So what do you think, Eagles fans? Does Cameron Williams have what it takes to shine in the Eagles offensive line and follow in the footsteps of other great players developed by Jeff Stoutland? Drop your thoughts in the comments.